Good day everyone and welcome back to another episode of Inkwekwezi's lockdown series. So it's a nice overcast day today, nice and cool. So hopefully we're going to get some nice sightings. You can already see some zebra relaxing in a little water hole close by. So enjoy. We've just come across some kudu here. I don't know if you can see on the left. They're actually sort of heading into the bushes now. We'll try get a better view around the side. Now you see them running to the bushes there. It's actually their safe spot. They don't really find them out in the open very often, so it's quite nice to see them. And generally they only come out after about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But being such an overcast day, see they out a little bit earlier, but let me go around and see if we can get a better view of them. Okay guys, so I've come around the corner here. You can see them just heading off down the hill. Now I don't know if you guys can see, but they do have a couple stripes on their back there. Now because they like to stay in a dense bush, the stripes actually give a sort of a dappled shade effect, giving them extra camouflage in the bushes. You also notice kudu have extremely big ears, and you see it looks quite red in the ears as well. Now that actually helps control their body temperature, thermoregulation. It's lots of blood vessels in the ears, so they tend to angle their ears more towards the shady areas to cool down a bit, and if they're really cold they'll angle their ears to the sun. Obviously they have very good hearing, and they are naturally very skittish, as you can see. Okay guys, so I found a couple rhino tracks here on the road. You can see there's very soft sand here. These tracks look very fresh as well. Heading in that direction down the road. Now you can see this is the front toe. You see the tracks are very big compared to the size of my hand. These are the two side toes, and then you got a little back lobe over here. There's two lobes there. Now the easiest way to tell the difference between a white rhino and a black rhino track is with a white rhino, these two side toes sit quite low down, whereas a black rhino, the toes will sit much higher up. The tracks will obviously also be a little bit smaller because your white rhino is a bit bigger than a black rhino. But yeah, maybe we see a couple rhino later on. See a couple more tracks along here. Okay, so we've just been carrying on along this road, and we've actually noticed the rhino have gone off the top of the hill there. You can actually see them very baby. Unfortunately we won't be able to get closer, but it's really nice to find rhino. Okay, so if you have a look along the road here, just in front of us, there's 3 Mountain Reedbuck. Now the male is in the middle there, and looks like the one on the left is a female and there's a young one on the right. Now Mountain Reedbuck are monogamous, meaning they will mate for life. So the one on the right, the younger one, will eventually be sort of kicked out to go look for a mate of its own. It's so rare to see these guys. It's such a beautiful sighting actually. Okay guys, so I've come across a nice herd of Blesbok here. Now, you actually notice the one there with his tail up. You can see it's a lovely example of a male. They do this quite often as we're approaching rutting season, the mating season for most antelope. Now he's just going around sniffing, seeing what females are going into estrus. Now the easiest way to tell the difference between male and female, obviously they all look quite similar. Males generally have a thicker horn, and if you notice the male on the left there, on that white on his face, he's got this yellow stain. Now that's caused from the preorbital gland on his face, and he actually rubs his face on grass and bushes, actually marks his territory. Now the females don't secrete a pheromone out of that gland because they're not marking territory, so you'll see their white face is very clean. Otherwise you can look at the thickness of the horns. Generally the males have thicker horns than the females, however young males will also have thin horns, so it can be a little bit challenging.